This is on the Crowley job, number 55465, install on 9, 10, and 11 by Kevin. So this is the top floor unit. If you come up the stairs, it's got this top floor unit here. It's a zone system. So we're replacing the furnace and air conditioner with the heat pump. So right now it's sitting on a 25 by 29 filter box. So we're going to keep that, and we're going to keep this duct under the furnace. So you're just going to replace the furnace, and I have a cut line right under the dampers here. So leave that. Furnace, new coil. Piece number 1 is offset, and then a canvas. So combustion air, not applicable. Your vent, you're going to tie onto the existing 2-inch PVC. Up in the attic here, there's mufflers right there. So I'm giving you 3 couplings, but cut out those mufflers and just coupling your pipe back together. I don't know if you need 3 or 4 couplings, so I'm giving you 3, and then you can use the bell on the other 20 foot. I'm also giving you 490s and 445s just in case. All right, gas. So you're gonna leave this caulk on that 6-inch. Gonna replace the flex, and you're gonna go to a T with the drip leg, 12-inch into the furnace. Yeah. AC I'll go over in a minute. So the drain to the existing 3/4-inch PVC. This one here is a dead one, but they tee in together at the floor. Also put in a coil overflow switch. Okay, power. Reuse the existing switch, but put a new cover plate on it if you can. I don't know if you can put little spacers on it to get the switch further out from the wall, but if you can't, skip the cover plate. But if we can get one on, that'd be great. Otherwise, we use it. Okay, humidifier right there. We're going to remove the humidifier and trash it. I made you a patch, a 20 by 16 flat patch to patch the humidifier and the humidistat. Replace the 25 by 29 filter and leave an extra one as well. So this is where it gets tricky. So pull new stats, put on new stats, and pull new wire. So lamps, we have wireless thermostats here. And I went in the attic. I don't know that we're going to be able to pull new wires where they want these. You can see the roof pitch here. Here, I have one thermostat here. I do have a return air here. I don't know how they get here, but these joists just go pure down, so there's no way to even get to this point. And then the other thermostat, this one here is abandoned. The other zone thermostat is in this room. You can see the peak here. And this is a thermostat. Put the light on. So it's just on this side of this peak. But if we can leave those wireless thermostats and still have things work, that would be best, or easiest anyway, because we may not be able to pull them. But if you look up in the attic, you can see it's just a triangle here, so you can't even get to where that thermostat is. On this side, they just have this overbuild over here, but there is no other overbuild, so I don't know. I mean, there may be an overbuild, I just don't know where the roofs connect and all that to even know. So we do need to pull a new wire for the air conditioner, for the heat pump, if we can. Right now they have two wires, and you can see the line set. They go over to the very corner of the cornerist. Whoa. And then they go down the wall. So if we can tie onto it and go over there and pull it up, great. But I highly doubt we can without doing some mods. So my suggestion is, well, I'll go over something else before I do that, but so I don't know why the humidifier, we're getting rid of it, but they ran their wire through the drain. I don't know how far it comes or where it goes. I mean, originally I was hoping to tie onto this and pull it to the furnace room down below, but I don't even know where this goes. But anyway, the drain goes that way. And we have this closet here and a closet inside the closet with a cubby going down, but it's all finished. I don't know that there's anything we can do there, but let's go down. Oh, before I do that, so in the air conditioner, Parker will need to replace this 40 amp breaker for the air conditioner with a 50. We have number 8 wire going to the AC out there, so max breaker is 60, but I know circuit amps is like 38, and they kept blowing their breaker. Okay, so let's go down into the garage. Actually, yeah, into the garage. So I believe the line says go down this area somewhere. You do have a basement access right here. So this is your unit, the top floor. We do have 2 wires going in there, and then they go up. So to get to this point right here, we may be able to take some sheetrock off, and I'll show you where, and get the wire around the corner and then pull it up from here to the attic. Okay, so, but our new air conditioner is the side termination. So in order to get this to work, we're gonna have to put it sideways this way, and it'll be blowing, you know, this way. But if we put it sideways this way, then we would have to move both disconnects over around the corner here, probably, because we won't have 3 feet clearance. Or we can, another option, so if we did it sideways this way, But problem with that is it's blowing on the other unit, which, you know, it's a door here. It's not the worst thing in the world. But if we put it this way and pointed the air east, then we would need to pull it out 3 feet from the disconnect, which will put it just not even a foot out further from where it is, and maybe just see what would be the least intrusive, and that might be the better way, to be honest. But we're going to set it on a new pad, new big pad. Okay, so keep in mind where that line set's going through. So I'll show you this real quick. We have a combustion air right there that goes all the way to the furnace room in the basement. I couldn't find any way to get to that, so it's kind of null, but just thought I'd share that with you so you know what's what. So come in the basement door. There's a pantry here, and I can't find the light, but this pantry it's finished, but the sheetrock isn't finished. So we can unscrew pieces of sheetrock and look in there and hopefully see our line sets where they go up, and tie onto our wire, you know, to try to get it there. But let's see. Here's the other side of the pantry with light. There it is. So you can see our combustion air right there. Well, I can see it, but anyway, it goes out right there. So you can measure from that combustion air over to see where you need to take your sheetrock off of. Just FYI, there is a furnace room right there and a furnace room right here. I was saying another option, so these flues go up into the chimney and line B vent, and those flues through the chimney, but I can't even see the chimney from our attic, so that was null and void. But I see the pipes coming out of the chimney. So the homeowner's really worried that we won't be able to pull these wires or we'll mess up something. So I will talk to Lance and see how hard it would be to leave these wireless thermostats. And she's even going so far as to say, well, if we can't pull the wire to the outside for the heat pump, then let's just do an AC. But I said, well, I'll let Lance know what we're running into and let him decide, and talk to you guys about it if we can't. So, oh yeah, I was going to show you one more thing. So that copper that goes down the drain upstairs, that 1/4 inch copper, I believe, I haven't ohmed it out, so I don't know, but we have this copper here that follows this drain line. The drain line goes all the way over to here, and the copper is still with it. So it goes somewhere and then it goes up. But we obviously can't pull a wire through a drain line. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks.